All right, well, I believe we're ready for some live music.
I'd love to hear this, yes.
Okay, I got to make sure, is this where we're coming up? Can you
I believe it is.
Brian, can you say hi real quick?
Hi.
There Okay, our next guest is actually local from the area. He lives in Los Angeles now and is making some waves in the world of music. And we have a connection with him because he knows the gang from It's Always Sunny. Him and Rob McElhenney are friends and went to school together. And
that's how we got turned on to him, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. So please welcome Bryan Master to our show this morning. How you doing, Brian?
Good. How are you guys?
Good. Where are you from, by the way? Where'd you?
I originally am from Haddonfield, New Jersey, right across the beautiful Ben Franklin.
Nice.
Right.
And dude, Haddonfield's a beautiful town.
Yeah.
It really is. Yeah.
No, it is.
And how long ago did you make the trip out west?
I moved to Los Angeles 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Yeah.
Chasing the dream.
Still chasing it.
Yeah.
I'll never stop.
But yeah, well, you seems to be getting it. I mean, you have.
Oh, yeah.
You have so Rob you went to school with Rob?
Yeah, I went to high school with Rob.
Okay.
And known him for years. And
so it was about a month ago. Rob sent me an email and he said, "Listen, I have no idea how any of this stuff works, and I don't really know the radio business that well. But this is just a song that I really like, and it was yours. And he's actually sent me two, and you're going to play one of them for us in a little bit. But we get a fair amount of music sent to us from time to time, and I guess my tastes and Rob's are similar because I loved your music right away as soon as I heard it, which was really cool. And you recorded this album with some really cool, notable people. Our friend Don McCloskey, who's also friends with you guys from growing up, and also Liz Phair's on the record too, right?
Liz Phair's on the record. Yep.
How do you know Liz Phair?
We met through my producer who did the record. Is scoring partners. He does TV score composition with Liz on a couple different TV shows, and
some
been
money
friends.
Made in that, yeah,
absolutely, yeah. Been friends with Liz for years, and I met Liz through Evan Frankfurt is his name, and
cool.
And he thought she'd be great on this one particular track, and she came in and was gracious and awesome and.
Cool.
Yeah, totally cool.
Something I want to mention about Brian. Somebody emailed me about this, and I didn't notice it until I saw you here. Brian's a lefty.
I am.
Yet his guitar is strung for a right-handed guitar. So you look at the bottom string is the E, the largest, the deep. Yeah, normally that's on top. He's got it upside down.
You are effed up, dude.
Now, I am terribly effed up. It's the story of my life.
Like Hendrix was left-handed. He took a right-handed guitar, but he strung it the opposite way.
Yeah.
How did this happen? Did you teach yourself, I guess?
Jim Henson.
Jim Henson?
The Muppets, yeah. Honestly, that's the only thing I can track it back to. I was a big Muppets fan.
Yeah.
I still am. But if you look at any of the characters, any of the Muppets that play instruments, they're always holding it left-handed.
Yeah.
Like Kermit in the intro scene where he's playing the banjo.
Right.
Left-handed.
I never
All of Dr.
noticed
Teeth
that.
and the Electric Mayhem, left-handed.
All left-handed.
Sesame Street, left-handed. I have no idea why, but I think just early on, I was like, well, that's what I got to do.
So somebody could take this guitar who is right-handed and play it no problem.
Absolutely. Yeah, I just took a chord chart and kind of flipped it around and
boom,
learned everything upside down.
But that's messed up. I mean, because
totally.
You couldn't have had a teacher then.
No, I'm pretty much self-taught and everything.
Yeah, because
I don't trust teachers.
The fingering would be completely different.
Yeah, well, it's interesting because playing it upside down, a lot of the chords, you leave the high E and B open in a lot of chords, so it actually kind of sounds like there's two guitars happening at one time.
I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty
Also
cool. It
used
kind
to
of
do
fills
that.
out the sound a little bit.
Stanley Jordan used to do that, right? Was it Stanley Jordan? Who was the guy who would
Stanley
play?
Jordan played on the fingerboard with all eight
Yeah,
fingers.
there's a lot of like notable guitarists that do it. Eric Clapton's lead guitarist actually plays it this way.
I know, but it's
Zoe Branham, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Your up strums or your down strums, and your down strums or your up
Exactly.
strums.
So you do play that way then
Yep.
as well.
Welcome to my world. Yep.
God,
this
wow.
is bizarre.
Freaking nut job.
really cool. Hey,
Because I noticed you walked in backwards.
Yeah, I did. My flies on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like crisscross. You wear everything in.
Hey,
Trying to bring it back.
Also on this album, you have Jordan Zevon. Is that any relation to Warren Zevon?
It's Warren's son.
Wow.
Yeah, so
we love Warren Zevon.
Big fan myself, and I've become friends with Jordan.
Did you know Warren at all?
I didn't, sadly,
Okay.
no. I've been a fan all my life, but it was an honor just having him. He sings actually in two songs on the record.
I have another question about Rob, because you guys went to school together,
Yep.
and I heard he was in theater in high school. You were in theater as well, or
occasionally.
okay? Because I was also told that he was for some reason, I mean, he is super successful now. He was never like given roles in high school. Like,
well, that's a classic story, isn't it? Yeah, you're not recognized for what the capability you have.
If I can tell a funny story quickly, I'll keep it short. So Rob actually lived with Don and I up in New York City for we went to school at Fordham University. So Rob came up, he was getting his career started. He crashed with us basically on our couch for a little while.
Right.
And he tried out for one of the plays on campus. Like, we'd got him like a fake ID for the school so he could get in and out of the Bronx campus and stuff like that. So he goes and he auditions for one of the plays at Fordham, and he got it. And like 2 weeks later, they were like rehearsing already and stuff like that. And the director and like some dean came up and they were like, sorry, you can't be in the play because you don't go to school here. But like Rob beat out every like person, every eligible person there. Wow. So yeah, it was kind of a funny story.
Well,
so
that shows pluck, right?
I don't think he needed the play on his roster, so it's all good.
All right, well, Bryan's album is called For People Like Us. Your single is Moments Like This. Is that what we're going to hear?
That's what we're going to hear.
Let's check it out. This is Bryan Master
Thanks,
on the
guys.
Preston Steve Show.
Thank you.
Let's hear it.
To the sky, just keep on treading, a boat will be by to save your life and carry you safely to shore. And as it comes near, tell them you're waiting for God to appear. And as you sink, you wish you'd grabbed onto that oar. And I know that moments like this don't come along. And I know that moments like this don't come along. People like us. And I raise my voice, and you look at me as if I have a choice. I lost my mind. Decisions are not up to me. And I raise to cheer, and then ask myself, what am I doing here? When I thought I was lost at sea. That moments like this don't come along. And I know that moments like this don't come along. And I know that moments like this don't come along. People like every moment that passes is a chance to turn it all around again. Every moment will pass if you stay on being down, my friend. And I wish you luck. Just make sure that the light in that tunnel's not an oncoming truck. Does it off you up? Then you look up to the sky, and you will ask God why He gave you no sign. And God will laugh out loud. And I know that moments like this don't come along. That moments like this don't come along. And I know that moments like this don't come along. And I know that moments like this don't come along. For people like us. For people like
Bryan Master, and the album is entitled For People Like Us, and that's in stores now. People can grab that.
Whatever stores are still around. Yeah. I know it's in the iTunes store.
Right. There you go.
And it's Bryan with a Y that people always spell wrong. So Bryan with a Y.
Y-A-N. You got any shows while you're in town now? Or are you
no.
Okay.
No.
You'll come
Again,
back through,
I'm kind of doing things like terribly backwards, where I've kind of stopped touring and doing shows. So,
by the way, I got speaking of backwards, I got an instant message or a text actually that said that the reason that the puppets played left-handed is because the actors use their right hand to activate the mouth on the puppet, and then the left hand uses the little stick to move the hands around.
Yep. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
All these years.
It's just like me.
Yeah,
you got your sticks and your whole deal.
Strings.
And a hand up your ass. Yeah.
So you're just kind of doing things a little bit at a time right now?
Yeah, you know what? My main goal really for this record is just to get the songs kind of licensed into TV and film projects and things like that.
Man, that's the way to go,
begin
right?
Composing for other shows and stuff. Yeah.
And if they get noticed, you start to parlay it. And you can, as an artist these days, if you work something virally or if you get... the big, I guess it's the equivalent of getting your music retweeted. But if you can do that,
exactly,
you can build it.
Yeah, so it's starting to happen. It's all good. But I've been like kind of touring and doing shows since I was 17 years old, playing drums, and I'm just I'm a little over it. I want to take a different direction with this record. And
time has come.
Stay off the road.
Right, right. Gotcha.
Speaking of the Muppets, by the way, I'm sorry. I just saw the trailer for the movie yesterday. I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't see it yet.
Oh, it's amazing. This is Jason Segel.
Jason Segel's project,
Amy
yeah.
Adams, yeah.
Cool.
Press, you're going to love it.
And I think it's going to be awesome because they've got a lot of cameos coming back in. Like the original Muppet movie. I know Dave Grohl makes a little appearance. I think Animal gets arrested. Not to spoiler alert.
So Dave's got to fill in.
Yeah, they audition and Dave Grohl, I think, gets a gig. So
I love that.
Yeah,
and why wouldn't he? Excellent. All right, Bryan, best of luck, man.
Thanks
for coming
so much for having me on.
Bryan Master.
Yeah!
Local guy. Preston Steve Show.